we're like looking for someone to blame. At least that's how I was. Like looking for someone to blame for like the situation that I was in. And time moved really slow. Because you're pretty much completely out of control when you blame other people for your fucking life and your problems. You know, so it's like, even if it makes total sense, it's like, yeah, like on paper, like your parents are the 100% the reason you're in the situation you're in. Maybe, let's say that's the case. Or let's say you got fired from your job, or like one of your ex-girlfriends or boyfriends fucked you over really bad. Or like you had like a family member steal money from you. Like shitty things happen to people that are like out of your control. But there's already so much that's out of your control. You know what I'm saying? And like blaming other people, it almost like reinforces that. It reinforces the fact that you lack control. You know? I don't know, like the only time I've ever accomplished anything like worthwhile in my life was when I was taking full-blown responsibility and accountability for like every part of my life. But you don't want to get stuck there though. You don't want to get stuck just sitting there blaming yourself. You're like, okay, well, I'm the reason I'm in it. You know, you also want to like use that as a sign to say it's a good thing too. It's like one of those things where it's like no one's coming to save you. Where it's like, oh my God, it's a scary feeling. But at the same time, it's like, that's actually should excite you too. Like no one's coming to save you. Like this is all you. You can literally do whatever you want to do. And I don't know, I feel like this is the thing with, I don't know, don't you want to take your power back? You know, like don't you want to like feel like you at least have some control in your life? And feel like you know yourself? You know, like people have I mean, you can ask literally anyone, and I'm not, you know, the more you level up, the less this will be the case, but everyone has a story. Like everybody, whether good or ever, like successful, not successful, everybody has a story about their life. Now, there's the truth about their story, the truth about their life, and then there's how they use their story in their life or don't use their story. And like I said, everyone has a story, but it's all about how you tell yourself that story about your life. You know, like, I just don't believe that, like, I don't believe, like, when I'm not where I want to be, I don't believe that that's my life story. Like, I just don't believe it. Like, I believe that if I continue to press on and show up every day and just keep pushing forward, I believe that I'm going to get where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about writing your story. It's like, it's this beautiful thing where you can write it out how you want it to be. I mean, of course, like the path to, you know, your ultimate life is not linear. You ask anyone, they'll tell you that. But back to blaming others for your problems, I think that when you can take responsibility for your own life, that's really where life begins. You know?
Because if I may just say, I feel like there's like a freedom, like when you take responsibility, there's responsibilities that come with that, but then there's like a freedom because you are in control of the steps you take, right?
I mean, that's part of becoming a man, is like when you have to become a man, and you have to just suck it the fuck up and realize, like, this is life. You know what I'm saying? And like, it sounds so hard, like when I say that, like, suck it up, just like, but like, dude, literally you're fucking yourself over. Like, come onto this side of things with us, where we take responsibility and we fuck up. We're like, okay, my bad. You know what I'm saying? That was me. You know? Like, people don't want to, like, it's all good. Like, I fucking fuck up I literally, like, my life is like, it's like you give a kid a red fucking crayon in a fucking house with white walls. To, you know, like a 5-year-old kid, a red fucking marker, and just, you leave them alone in a house with white walls. You know, that's what happens. You fuck shit up. But guess what happens if someone, that actually happened, like, it's just a funny analogy, but like, if that happened, like, the parent would learn a lesson, like, so would the kid. You know? So, like, there's lessons to be learned in all of it. So, like, I want you to ask yourself this, because I want to leave you with some real value in this video. If blaming other people leaves you powerless, and taking accountability for yourself makes you powerful, especially at the top of the year, it's like the first week of the year. Like, who are you giving that control to in your life? Because it actually might be a hard relationship to end. Like, even if it's not romantic, even if it's like a friendship or a family member that you have to cut off, or just set a hard boundary with, like, and this is what, especially at the top of the year, like, it's like, dude, why do you think that not blaming yourself and not taking accountability, you think that if you have another year of blaming other people that you're going to be in a different spot next year? You won't be. I can tell you that from experience. I wasted, years of my life. I literally shaved years off of my life. I waited for apologies from people. I waited for money from people, opportunities. Like, I just waited. Like, I left the control to them. I didn't jump on that business opportunity. I didn't jump on that. I didn't jump on what I needed to jump on. And now I'm able to tell you now, like, the only reason I'm in the situation that I'm in now, having, success in business and working for myself and living the lifestyle that I want, is because I started to take the blame for literally everything in my life. That's where no victim came from. Like, I couldn't do anything anymore. I couldn't blame anyone else anymore. I felt like a victim. Like, really, when my life wasn't even, we've all been through stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it was all just a reframe. It was how I was looking at it. I was hopeless. I was helpless. I was fucking sad, hurt, moving slow, not getting anywhere in life. And that's where no victim came from. That's where I started to say, okay, I take back my control. I take back my power, simply because I don't want other fucking people to have it anymore. I don't want other things to fucking have it anymore. It's mine. I'm taking that shit back. So, no victim.